My name is Robbie. I'm from Ice Angels up in Auckland. I've got to welcome Marcel to the stage. He's the chair of Angel Association, recipient of the Archangels Award last year, and board member of Angel HQ. Welcome, Marcel.
So hey, thanks for being here. What a great location. Last year we had a fantastic event in Queenstown, the regional summit, some 200 odd folk. But we thought this year we'd do something real Kiwi, real boutique, and you can't beat a boutique vineyard. We banked on the weather and the weather turned up, so awesome. As with all great deals, we're oversubscribed, so we've squeezed as many folk into the cap table as we can. But we can, break out into the beautiful landscape during sessions between the speaking events. So, hey, welcome, and looking forward to the next couple of days. So in the terms of the program, it's really about driving towards outcomes. It's really about engaging your companies. It's about active rather than passive portfolio management. It's lifting performance around in-flight due diligence and the quality of follow-up funding. We certainly stay the course in New Zealand. We've got stickability. We're relentless in the pursuit of happiness. But from time to time, we find it bloody hard to say no. So some of the conversations over the next couple of days will be around our focus and reorientating your time and effort, and certainly your capability and headspace is the most invaluable asset you can apply to your startups. And ultimately, I believe focus is the number one principle of success, and that will deliver the ROI we're looking for. Look, we've done a fantastic job collectively, and welcome, Minister, on inputs. We really are excelling in terms of the number of angels, the quality and quantity of deals, and that amount of funds invested. That engine is really turning over. Accelerators and other initiatives are contributing to that. Our crowdfunding has extended our reach, so now we've got a wider community that the Angel Association champions. That's driving those inputs, and it's a time to start to capitalise on that. We've spent 5-10 years really building up that momentum. Now it's time to start to capitalise on that and produce more value, produce more outputs. It's really encouraging to see that there are a lot of other players entering the conversation that are contributing to angel-backed companies and where they're heading. Got to congratulate the various folks raising funds. Movac, Global Day 1 Fund 2 with Shintaka, and Michaela's here, Greg, Mark's here from Movac, James out of Tauranga with Orions. That's a vote of confidence in us. They're seeing deal flow that deserves to light the rockets. So growth investors, obviously the government with New Zealand, with NZ VIF and SCIF are looking at the future there, so I'd encourage the government to not lose momentum, stay the course, double down, because it's bloody hard to bring this back up again if we don't take advantage of the opportunity we've created. So 50-60 million odd per year at the very early sort of seed startup end, that's probably a sustainable level in my view. If we can improve the quality, and then probably 10x in terms of investment required to take those companies forward is what we're aiming for. Inland revenues here as well, joining the conference. We've got a couple of new attendees that haven't been in the past. I think it's a great vote of confidence in the sector. We really wanted to get their heads around how we drive socio-economic value. Really wanting to understand what some of the levers are around the angel space. I think that's a fantastic new addition to the conference participation. We've got other new additions as well. We've got a group from China who are investing in New Zealand startups, so welcome the Chinese, and we're very keen to partner with them on taking some of those companies offshore. And really, it's about growth capital through corporate venturing, again something that's starting to flourish. Rod Snodgrass and Simon Mutter, looking at how to build a corporate venturing fund. Again, fantastic for us. And around the Sprout Accelerator, there's a number of corporates supporting that and looking at Sprout to leverage IP that within their enterprise they find very hard to commercialise. You can understand that, and, sort of held back by the corporate culture. We've got market multipliers happening with offshore investors coming into New Zealand. There's a lot of deals, or a number of those that were pitched last night, that have got offshore investors of materiality that help take those companies into market. So corporate venturing, market multipliers by bringing investors in from offshore, and domestic growth capital, all contributing to that next phase of our development. So hey, thanks for coming. I mean, this is a members event. Without your support, this wouldn't happen. We've got some fantastic sponsorship. Our cornerstone investor, if you like, is NZTE. There are other sponsors, including NZX, VIF, AJ Park, Avid Legal, KiwiNet, Vodafone, Callaghan, and Venture 360, one of the platforms on which we do deals. So I really appreciate the sort of the full court press, the collective support. You can't raise a startup yourself. You need a whole team around you, and everybody's contributed to getting us here today. Thanks very much.